The fat burning zone. So what's the deal with this fat burning zone? So the idea, the way it's presented is that if you go slower and easier, that you will burn more calories from fat, and therefore you will get leaner. Now, truth, not truth. It's truth and not truth. All right, so the idea here is, let's say this is lower intensity exercise. So in here, we've got 50% of the calories are coming from fat. So the red, we'll call this the fat. So 50% of the calories come from fat, 50% come from carbohydrates. And so we're at this lower intensity there. Now technically this is how we spend all day. So all day we're in a lower intensity, so we're utilizing more fat storage. Now when we go to a higher intensity exercise, our body cannot utilize fat that fast. So it can maybe up how much fat we use a little bit, but what it's going to use even more to make up this difference of this intensity, of this lower intensity to higher intensity, is it's going to burn more carbs. So it's going to burn more sugars as we exercise. So now the trick that happens here, so let's say it's 50% and 50% here. When we go into a higher intensity, it may only be 33% and 67%. Now these aren't exact numbers, these are just to give you an idea of how it could work, because getting the exact numbers takes all sorts of fancy stuff. So let's say we step it up, we get 33%. So you go, oh, my fat burning went down, it's a lower percentage. But because this overall calorie burn has grown so much, really fat utilization only goes up. So if I go faster than normal state, I don't all of a sudden stop burning fat. I'm still burning fat at this level as I'm going. My body can only burn fat at a certain level, but it will keep doing that. But it's going to add in all this carbs, and it might be able to up that fat burn even a little bit more. So when you look at it, you go, okay, so if I go high intensity, I'm burning less fat. But you're not. It actually grew as you're doing that. And so as we are planning our workouts and things like that, it doesn't even make sense. When you really think about it, how often have you said, in life have you found that when you go easier, you don't work as hard, that you get rewarded more? It doesn't work that way. The harder you work, the more effort you're going to put into that, the more benefits that you will get from that. The more fat burn you're going to get, the more carbohydrate burn you're going to get, the more excess post-exercise oxygen consumption, the afterburn effect you're going to get from that higher intensity. And then when you drop out of that, and if you've got that metabolism revved up from the higher intensity exercise, you're during the day, which is all day long, where at least at this, you maybe even jumped up a little bit because of that afterburn. So when we're talking about this fat burning zone, don't get lulled into it. Don't get tricked by the treadmill that says, oh no, danger, you're leaving fat burning zone because you're going too hard. Don't be tricked. Go for that extra intensity, get more results, and who cares what the percentage is on fat, as long as you're burning more and more and more of it. All right? So this is Jeremy saying, have fun, be safe.